Hey guys, it's Ross going on Space Coach 8, continuing our journey through the Rise of Skywalker Visual Dictionary. We're going to take a look at the First Order occupation forces on Kijimi. And here is its spread. I did see this figure in Forbidden Planet in Croydon yesterday, but the only difference I could tell was it has a cape compared to the First Order Snowtrooper that I already have, so I didn't bother getting it. So, and this though, I do really like this outfit. This is very attractive indeed. So let's just see what it says about the Kijimi crackdown. We've locked down the perimeter, sir, so, as Lieutenant Barrock says to Kylo Ren. So, the First Order had raided Kijimi for years, knowing that the criminals that clustered there were unlikely to ever petition the New Republic for aid. As the First Order's draconian intentions became more public, its presence on Kijimi became more pronounced. Now, as war has erupted across the galaxy, the First Order attempts to cordon off Kijimi and occupy the planet, imposing martial law. Major hyperspace routes to and from the system are blockaded, and patrols roam the time-hewn streets seeking out subversives. A sense of moral superiority galvanises the officers in charge. They assume that the criminals believe in nothing and will never pose a threat, since they will be too busy saving their own hides or protecting their ill-gotten goods. Be careful how far you push someone, is all I will say on that one. So, here we see them going door to door, rounding up kids and also subversives. And let's see what this bit of text says. First Order teams sweep door to door looking for any signs of the scavenger that Kylo Ren is hunting. As Rey and her companions have kept a low profile, most of the thugs are completely honest when they confess to having no clue what the First Order seeks. It's always good when you can tell them something that has the added benefit of being true. So, here is Lieutenant Barrock, the one who says he's locked down the perimeter. We'll just read his little bit of text and then we'll check this guy out. Lieutenant Barrock uses sensor data transmitted by the Star Destroyer overhead to coordinate his troops, as by design there are no reliable maps of Kijimi City. This leaves many warrens and covered alleys unseen by First Order eyes. Now about the occupation officers. Commanding the Stormtrooper garrison on Kijimi are First Order army officers dressed to intimidate in sub-zero temperatures. White field jackets add to an already imposing air of authority among the officers. The Kijimi occupation is led by Captain Athun Ozi. His subordinates have divided the city into zones, with a lieutenant responsible for each area. When the hunt for Rey and her resistance companions intensifies at Supreme Leader Ren's command, Ozi entrusts Lieutenant Barrock with establishing a locked-down perimeter around the city. Within this cordon, snowtrooper squads fan out, supplementing patrols of scanner ships and UATT urban assault walkers. So let's just see Lieutenant Lodent Cowell, who is this gentleman here. Lined Officer's Expeditionary Cap. This would make a great figure in the Black Series. Synthetic heat-retaining pile fabric. Obviously his neck warmer basically. The First Order symbol we see on here. Armband honours Imperial Admiral Kliss Power, and if I recall correctly, the various regiments and stuff are named after Imperials, like say the Sith Legions are named after former Sith Lords. And he's got insulated boots. Here, keep his toes warm. And then I'll just read the bit about the Snowtrooper garrison, because that is everything. Oh no, there's the fact file first. The First Order uses as AAL 1971/9.1 troop transporters to shuttle prisoners and recruits back to the orbiting Star Destroyer for further processing. After a visit from Kylo Ren and his knights, the First Order garrison issues a Protocol 13 command and withdraws all its troops from Kijimi. An ominous portent. And I'm not sure if that is the same order that they gave in Rogue One when the Star Destroyer there is withdrawn from over Jeddah City rather. So about the Stormtrooper garrison. A mix of standard First Order Stormtroopers and specialised cold weather assault troopers march through the causeways and alleys of Kijimi City, enforcing the Supreme Leader's will. Snowtrooper unit commanders wear hooded cloaks over their shoulders to differentiate themselves from the otherwise identical ranks of white armoured soldiers. So yeah, it's just a cape that's different. I won't be getting that figure unless it's on reduction or in the Entertainer for a £5. The Snowtrooper armour is lighter than the standard, with fewer rigid pieces, and much of it is covered by an insulating fabric. Snowtroopers wear backpacks that maintain comfortable temperatures within their armour, but they are also trained to withstand the cold should their technology fail them. A passive ice-phobic chemical coating prevents frost buildup on the armour plates, and their weapons include heating filaments to keep vital components from freezing up when not in use. Let's just see, his F11D blaster rifle is here, but obviously it's here as well. Let's see this little bit of text. Anti-fogging optics and heat shunting filaments differentiate Snowtrooper blasters from standard First Order weapons. And he's got his glare-reducing slit visor here, in the same way that the Flame Trooper has a slit. So what does this bit here say? Power recharge and consumables refill port. Insulating cloak and hood. Oh, he does have a hood as well. So yes, now let's see what it says. This is a very attractive pose here. Let's see what it says about the helmet. The breather tank inlet. Obviously it's these, which are quite standard on most of the Stormtroopers' different variants. Now he's got a beta blast helmet with a flared neck shroud. I'll have to have a look at the Last Jedi visual dictionary to see what the details are, if it's the same for that as well. So let's see the other bit of text there. Photothermal coating prevents ice from clinging to cape. And here's a Snowtrooper officer. I just like he's got white pauldrons, which are quite attractive. So let's see, is there anything else? Just a data file. Subject TX8080. His homeworld is Hevurian, and I've never heard of that world before. Human, affiliation First Order, height 1.8 metres, age 24 standard years. So they're all very, very young. Because one of the Sith Troopers or Jet Troopers was like 21 or something. So there is the spread again. Like I said, ooh, this is a very attractive outfit. This is very interesting and it looks good here, but it's just a cape that's been added. So I don't feel the need to acquire that figure. I would definitely get this one though, if that came out. Like I would the Sith Eternal fleet personnel, especially the one with the flared red helmet. But the officers with the red piping were also very nice as well. So there you go, guys. That is our look at the occupation forces on Kijimi. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed this content. Leave me a comment or suggestion for a common topic you'd like to see discussed, or like the video.